Welcome, folks, to the next round of March Mayhem, where we've got Bayonetta versus Master Chief in the stipulation
the stipulation
round.
going to be?
It's going to be... Last time was capture the flag.
We had a couple folds on this one.
Ooh. What do we got?
There's
Holy shit! Exploding death match.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
So, and this is for the judges as well. You have 3 real-time minutes to pick a winner. If no winner is picked within the time limit, both characters die and are replaced by Bomberman.
Ooh. The same bomber?
Well, he would just move on then to here. So,
Oh, okay.
So, 3 minutes.
I'll set it.
Which, okay, good, yeah, set a timer.
Now,
Which
wait.
includes-
So 3 minutes means for the entire discussion and decision?
Yep.
Okay, so, oh, wow.
The whole thing.
Luckily, this is a quarterfinals. We have the majority of our discussion.
Including judge thinking.
Too bad that timer does not have 3 minutes. We'll have to set up a separate timer.
Everybody ready? Say when.
God, are you guys...
Give us a countdown to the
4.
timer start.
Are you guys ready for it?
You're going to have to be.
2.
I'm a fourth seed, so
1.
Okay, so Bayonetta, like I said in our previous battle, she has a lot of different weaponry, and the one thing that she has over Master Chief is the ability to attack while she is dodging and avoiding him. So while she is avoiding him, she is still able to use both her handguns and her foot guns.
You know what, though? Master Chief has greater range, and he's got greater armor protection, so he can just take hits while he keeps coming at her and just blasting. He can throw some grenades ahead of him while he keeps shooting.
Bayonetta also has the increased speed, as well as the fact that she can do the torture attacks. So without even being necessarily close to him,
Did the torture attack work through his armor?
I mean, they work through angelic armor, so I would assume, but I don't know. I feel like we'd be able to at least lower his shields and his health with the constant barrage of attacks, if not finishing him off with a torture attack.
What kind of defense does Bayonetta have? I feel like she's very susceptible to weaponry.
So the one thing that I would say that Bayonetta has is, as before with her transformations, if she is getting low on health, she will transform into a swarm of bats, and while she is in that form, she regains health.
That said, while that's happening, Chief's shield
Half-time, minute and a half left.
Don't forget, you guys got to make decisions in this sim too.
Oh, yeah?
So while her health is recharging, Chief's shields are also recharging, so it's kind of negated.
Correct. So I feel like the other thing that she does have is she also has the ability to fly, which would give her the ability to get away. The one thing about Bayonetta's weapons is there is no ammo limit on them.
This is true. Worst case, Chief can always throw up a bubble shield and do some reloads and then go back at
Less
her.
than a minute left.
Now the carbine, Covenant Carbine, does not have a reload, but if you go over the limit, it
does
doesn't
have a
have to
reload.
recharge.
It is a reload.
Does that one reload?
Yeah.
I will say too, knowing that she has a time constraint, I feel like Bayonetta would come out with the straight dragon, where she, transforms her hair into a dragon
I think if
that eats, angels whole.
If they both know they have a time limit, then I think Chief is also going to do the same thing. Just go headshot, headshot, headshot.
Which gun is coming out?
He's going to start with the battle rifle. Then when it runs out, he's not going to reload. He's just going to switch to the Covenant Carbine, and then he's going to throw up a bubble shield to reload both if he has to.
And like I said, Bayonetta is still going to be attacking while she is dodging
15
his attacks.
seconds.
Can she survive grenade blasts?
I would assume so. If not, she would be regenerating health in the bat form.
My vote is Bayonetta.
I'll rest my case.
What kind of explosion can she...
Time's up.
Sorry.
What's your decision?
So,
Time is up.
What's your decision?
Which means... Doesn't matter what the decision is.
Oh, only your vote counts because he didn't say anything?
No, 3 minutes. At the 3-minute mark.
so
Damn it. Nice job. You see what you did?
If you would have kept interrupting him,
You could have shouted out an answer at any time.
you could have stopped interrupting the man and let him talk.
Alright. Never mind.
loading deathmatch.
Bomberman. So...
I'm
Folks,
I'm gonna select which Bomberman though.
I don't know anything about Bomberman.
I used to love Bomberman.
Because of the time limit draw, both Master Chief and Bayonetta are dead.
Eliminated.
Bomberman moves into the semifinals despite not being in the tournament previously.
And in the semifinals,
If he wins this, I'm gonna
match,
slap somebody.
we will determine which Bomberman it is.
So, I forget which one of you on which Facebook group or Reddit group nominated this one, but I hope you are happy.
Because now Bomberman is a semifinalist.
And you robbed us,
Of Chief and Bayonetta.
or us clean vote at least, as to who was gonna win. Because Joe couldn't stop interrupting Sean.
Because you couldn't make a decision quickly.
I had 15 seconds because of you.
You could have been thinking about this the whole time, but we'll leave that for another time.
Joe screwed everybody.
I would like to
Come
know,
back.
knowing that Bomberman won, I would like to know, my vote personally, I already said it was Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta had the clear advantage there. Andrew, what were you thinking?
It all depended what happened when Master Chief gets those plasma grenades on her.
They're gonna
Because if he,
stick to her
because he
and
can
they're
do
gonna
damage
blow up.
before she goes into full form. The plasma grenades, though, when they explode, is she stunned? Is she back in her normal form? Like, I'm dying. Like, kind of thing. Because if they don't phase her, or she's just back up and gunning, Master Chief. Charlie. All depends on what happens when those plasma grenades get on her. Which I would have had to ask if Joe would not have kept interrupting Sean.
You should have interrupted. You knew we had a time.
Well, there you have it, folks. Bomberman
Bomberman.
moves on to these
Bomberman
semifinals.
moves on.
Fucking bomb.
I probably would have in the end voted for Bayonetta if that matters to anybody at all.
Alright.
For shame.
Till next time, come back for Sweet Tooth versus Sergeant Cortez.